Okay, let's look at using the distributive property to do this. It's really not any more difficult than this other way of looking at it. So let's try this. First, I'm going to take my first polynomial. It has two terms, so we call it a binomial. And I'm going to multiply it by everything in the next polynomial. So I'll multiply it by the 3x squared, the 5x, and the minus 2. So I'll take 2x minus 4, and I'll multiply it by this first term, 3x squared. You do not have to draw these little arrows. Some people just like to do that. Okay? Then I'm going to take that whole thing, 2x minus 4, and I'm going to multiply it by this. And then the last one, I'm going to do 2x minus 4 times negative 2. I like to put my negative 2, my negative with the 2 here instead of right here before this, because it gets more complicated in the next steps if you don't. Now, the next step that I'm going to do, it's just like the way we did it over here. If you want to leave out this one step, the one that we did here, and go straight from here to there, that would be okay. Now, I'm going to show you a step that you may either do or not do. All right, so this one's going to be, I'm going to multiply everything in here by this. 2x times 3x squared minus 4 times 3x squared. Okay, I did that part. Now I'm going to do this part. Plus 2x times 5 minus, 5x. See how easy it is to leave something out? Minus 4 times 5x. Now my last part, plus 2x times 2 minus 4 times 2. So see, I took 2x times 2 right here, and then I did those two. And this is not 2, it's negative 2. Don't mess that up. All right, now this step, if you wanted to, you could have left it out. And you could have just done this next step straight from here. You could have done 2x times 3x squared. That would be the 6, and then I multiply my variable terms. That would give me x cubed. Now, do you see how that's the same thing as what I got here? 2x times 3x squared, it would have been 6, and then x times x squared would be x cubed. So you could have done it this way, and then minus 12x squared. So that's the same thing I get if I did this other step. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and multiply out the rest of this. This is plus 10x squared minus 20x. And then this part, minus 4x. And you have minus, minus. So that's going to give you a plus when you multiply those. Now I will combine my like terms. This is we only have one x cubed term, and I always go in descending degree. X cubed, x squared, x, and then the constant. So 6x cubed. Now let's combine our x squared. Minus 12 and plus 10, that leaves me minus 2 of those. Minus 2x squared. Now let's look at my x terms. Minus 20 and minus 4 x's is going to give me minus 24x. And then my last one is plus 8. Now, if you are taking a test and you have time to go back and check, this is an excellent way to check your work. Solve it this way and this way, and then you'll be able to know that your answers are the same. Now, with this one, the shortcut method, You can do it in 1, 2, 3 steps or just 1, 2 steps. The distributive property, you could do it in either 4 steps or 3 steps. But you ought to be able to do it both ways, and either one of them will get you the right answer.